You have clicked the Pixel Record podcast, programmed by KanOfSoda. Sit back, chillax, and enjoy the show.
Hello guys, I'm KanOfSoda. Welcome back to another episode of Pixel Record. I'm with another guest star because I've been using Ashley too much. I'm with this Nacho. His name is...
Hi, I'm Alex, or Ender.
Alright, so what do you want to talk about? I think we were talking about school discussion, I think.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. So how's school going so far?
Long in classes and other things.
Is junior year hard? Oh, I'm sorry, what?
And I'm really glad for the holiday.
Oh yeah, you definitely are. I know for me... Oh, damn it, Ashley. Okay, I know for me, my class actually ended last Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, but, however, after Thanksgiving break, we're gonna be having finals. I don't know why they decided to add finals after the break, because, you know...
No one's gonna remember anything.
Yeah, true. And then after you take the test, everyone's gonna... And then after you take the test, you're gonna forget everything that you were forced to memorize against your will.
Nah, I mean, you're a teenager. What else are you gonna do over the break? Nothing but study, right?
Who wants to study over the break when you could just chillax?
Well, apparently the school system thinks we all want to do nothing but study.
True, however, I feel like colleges actually care more about students than schools. Of course, I don't like the fact that they're giving us finals right after the break, but still.
Oh well, don't have much choice now, do we?
Yeah, in school, they're forcing you to do stuff against your will. In college, it's pretty much very laid back, and sometimes they cancel classes.
If I wish I had canceled classes, but you know.
Yeah. How's junior year? Is it like hard, easy? Some people say junior year is hard. I thought it was...
Junior year is hard.
Oh yeah? How do you think it's hard?
It's definitely hard. Lots more work. Most definitely lots more work. I feel like I got used to less work last year because I didn't have like as many harder classes. I had more like, oh, you have to take these classes, so like they're not as hard.
Technically you had AP. Technically you had AP classes, right?
Yeah, I had AP pre-AP chemistry, and then I had AP World, and this year I have AP Physics and AP U.S. Government, or U.S. History. Will you stop
moving around? Will you stop moving around in the back right there? You need to... I don't want the I want the audio quality to be crap.
Sorry.
You Nacho. Oh yeah, by the way, for those who don't know why we call him Nacho, it came from that quote where Keemstar said Alex is a stupid N-word, and you know, since I'm white, I can't say the N-word. I said Nacho as a replacement. Just FYI.
I am the Nacho.
Yes. I can't say the N-word because I'm not black. I just have to ask someone for the N-word pass. Alicia pretty much refuses to give up the N-word pass. Like, I've asked her a few times, and she said no.
Oof. I blame you for that.
You blame me?
I blame you. It's not your fault.
Of course you do blame me, because I think I scarred you, probably.
No, maybe. Just not a lot, definitely.
Yeah, I scarred you after we met because someone who was even more scarred helped you because the soda machine ripped you off.
Yes, we're not gonna talk about him.
If we do want to talk about him, then we can't use his real name. We just have to use a cover-up name.
Phil. His name is not Phil.
Phil. Dr. Phil. He really needs to go see Dr. Phil.
Oof.
Imagine if we actually did end up on that show. I imagine how it would go down.
Oof. So, how's college treating you?
Pretty good. I haven't had college in over a week. I've had since Tuesday. But yeah, it's pretty good. Very chillax. I don't know why I've been in school. They always told you, like, lie to you that college professors are going to be super hard. They don't give a damn. And they're going to kick you out instantly if you screw up, like, one time. I get it, but it's entirely not true. I guess it depends on your teachers. Well, most of the teachers are pretty laid back. Some of them are pretty lecture heavy. Okay, I have this one teacher. All he does is just talks. Literally. There's no PowerPoints, no videos, nothing. He literally just talks. And the best I can do is either record it or just, most of the time I just go old-fashioned way by just writing whatever the hell he says.
But that takes effort.
Oh, stop, Alex.
Nah.
No. But,
Negative.
but luckily you can actually choose your professors. There's a website. It's called Rate My Professor. And you can, it's kind of like a review website before professors. You can see if they're good, bad, see if you should get them or not.
So what you're saying is if I don't like a teacher, I give them a bad review.
Yeah, and you don't have to get that teacher. You can choose a different teacher. But if you don't have any other choice, then you're just gonna have to suck it up.
What if I don't want to?
Then swallow it up.
Oh. Wait.
Any crazy...
Hold up a second. Okay.
I think during the early days of Skill Squad, back in 2016, I think it was Shelby who said, you can suck but you can't swallow it, something like that.
Oh.
Okay. Has anything crazy happened after I left at the school?
Not really. They had a couple of police motorcycles come in during one of our pep rallies.
Oh yeah, I saw it on the story.
Yeah. Our football team isn't the best.
So yeah. Shelby told me what happened. She said that the football team has lost literally every game, if you don't count the blackout game, apparently.
Yeah, we've won one game the entire season.
That's sad.
I mean, we lost like all of our seniors last year.
Oh yeah.
And they're like the top like third of our team.
Oh yeah, the seniors were bad last year. I know I was one of them, but I did not like to be associated with these guys. Especially all the drama that happened with the fake shooting, the jewels and stuff, pharmacy, all that kind of stuff.
It's not cool, the jewel.
Oh yeah, for those who don't know what happened, I'm not talking to you, Alex, because no one cares. So last year, some guy went to our school. It was during lunch. Apparently, he pulled out a gun. I think it was a fake gun, right?
I think it was like a BB gun, is what I heard.
Wow! And then he pulled it out. People thought it was legit, so they actually ran out. It was actually pretty scary. Where were you when that happened?
I actually passed by the people before that happened because I was running late to lunch that day. If I'd been maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, I would have actually been there to see like the entire thing go down.
Why am I laughing? This is not... School shootings are not a joke, kids.
Yeah. I heard about it after, and it was like, they had kept us late during lunch, and like none of us could figure out why, and they didn't tell us anything. And like we found out it after, and I just kind of sat there like, oh shoot, I saw those people in the courtyard. If I'd been there like a minute or two later, I would have seen them. You saw people running? No. There was a group like towards the middle of the courtyard, and based off of like everything I'd heard after, it was those people, and like I had seen them before all of it went down. Ooh. Yeah. I was actually in the classroom when that happened. It was in the theater teacher classroom. I'm not gonna say his name on here for privacy reasons, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes. I was in his classroom just chilling. And then he went inside and he went to class and said, "Get in the closet." We all went in the closet, and it took me a moment, not more than like 15 seconds to figure out what was going on. I was like, oh dang. And I was scared. I was actually legit scared. I'm not kidding with you, Alex. Oof, I'm sorry. Yeah, you should be ashamed. You, Nacho. Oh. I'm not sure if you've read this, but you know how there was all like the anti-jewel movements and everything last year? Yeah. So they put up a whole bunch of posters in like the bathrooms and everything. Yeah. And like they put them on like the ceilings of the walls and stuff. Wait, the ceilings? Yeah, they put them on the ceilings of the bathrooms. Ooh, that's interesting. Yes. And it's not like they took down the tiles and put up like tiles with posters. They just like painted tiles? Like actual what? Painted tiles, you mean? Yeah, they didn't paint the tiles or anything. They literally just took big posters and like attached them to the ceiling, probably with like tape or something. Oh yeah, I get what you're talking about. That's another thing about it, probably like putty or something, because like you don't see anything going through the posters, but they're just like there. So
Oh, remember? I don't know why this made me think of last year. Remember? Oh, okay. So I was okay. So the class I was in Miss Clay's class. She's all about marketing that kind of stuff. I was in her class last year. We were helping promote the anti-vape campaign and all that stuff. And oh yeah, remember all the announcements when they showed a video of putting a jewel in the water and then exploded?
And they exploded, yeah.
I was actually there when it happened.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. We were told, hey, don't record it, but I recorded it anyway. It's somewhere on my computer, I don't know where.
Blow them up. So
what?
What I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so a bit of an off topic, but on the last day of school before the break, in my 8 push class, we're covering Western expansion, like the gold rush and everything. And so on the last day of class, what we did was we played Oregon Trail, and we're trying to see who could go the farthest.
Ooh, I think you told me about that. That seems pretty neat.
Yeah. I named them after a couple of friends, and I had one person. Oh, I actually killed 2 of the people in the first 2 minutes. I blamed the rivers. But then I had one person. He got like 3 fevers. He broke his arm, and he got dysentery like twice, and then he finally died.
Oh, welp.
And it's like, well, this is my problem child here.
Welp sounds like how you would mess up.
Pretty much.
Or how maybe Phil would mess up, but 10 times worse, because you know how he is.
Definitely Phil.
It's so weird how we're calling him Phil. It does not fit him for some reason, but oh well, that's fine.
I'm totally telling Shelby that we're now calling him Phil.
We don't say his real name because it's very Satanist.
It is now Phil. Phil is very Satan.
I remember, okay, so you know how I used to work at Subway?
Yes.
I remember one time when we still were still on Google Hangouts, you sent a picture of some guy at Subway that looked like Phil, and he was cutting some Subway sandwich with a really gigantic knife, and then you said, this reminds me of how far he went for attention.
Yes, I do remember that.
I love how it...
Some animated short or something.
I love how it didn't show his face, but only his hair, and his hair literally looks exactly like him. Like, I kind of thought it was... I actually thought it was him for a second, until I saw the iFunny watermark.
Shh.
Oh.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't have it downloaded anymore because they had so many bad things. Like, they honestly didn't take care of their app at all.
Oh, wait, what happened? I didn't catch you.
Oh, so there started being a bunch of bugs throughout the app, and the team didn't really fix any of them, just let it get worse and worse. And, like, really didn't moderate what posts were featured.
Dang, that's super inefficient, lazy.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I used to always... Oh, I'm sorry?
You go ahead.
Okay, I don't know why, but I used to assume that everyone who works for companies and such were, like, always professional. But then one time, I kind of realized, hey, not everyone does a pretty good job at running the company and at helping work for the company and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Some kind of vague-ish example is when celebrities are being interviewed and they get pretty uncomfortable because of the interviewer.
Yeah.
Or maybe another example I thought of just now is when the Logan Paul video became a thing, and instead of taking it down, they decided to go, hey, let's go #1 on trending. What's poppin', Lo gang?
Please never do that again. I'm disappointed in you, Siri.
I don't watch Logan Paul. I don't even know why he's still a thing.
No clue. I blame you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's pretty crazy how he's still going on his career and even his channel. Like now he's just going about his life still being immature as if the dead body thing didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his dumbassness really showed, especially when he lost the KSI versus Logan Paul fight. I really didn't care much about it, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, besides college, what have you been doing lately?
I guess Mostly doing nothing, just watching movies and listening to music all day. Oh, I've also been
Being lame.
yeah, I've also been doing some podcast stuff. I know I'm currently editing one I did with Ashley.
Noise.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. We were talking about some historical facts. I don't know why. I guess one time she was talking about how the Armenian genocide, no one really talks about it, and we just started to go deep into just historical facts, mostly 20th century. And it's pretty interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know why. I just enjoy talking about history. I don't know why, but it's interesting.
It really is. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that like we're never told about just because like people want to cover it up.
Yeah, schools really don't go over everything. Just the importance of like, hey, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Hey, Hitler is a Nazi. He conquered lots of stuff. He killed lots of Jews. And we decide to nuke Japan so they can give up.
Yeah, and notice everything makes America look like the good guy.
Yeah, like they talk about the bad stuff that America has done, and they're just unbiased about it. They're like, oh yeah, we did something bad. Let's move on to another topic as if it didn't happen.
Yeah. Give me a second. I can actually find a cool historical fact that I found the other day. I just need to find the post so I get the name right.
All right.
So from what I remember, it's Genghis Khan's great granddaughter.
Who?
It's Genghis Khan.
Who's that? I've never heard of him or her.
The Mongol leader.
We never really learned much about the Mongols.
So the Mongols created the biggest empire on the planet. Yeah.
I know we were talking about that in the podcast, and I was like, it's actually super crazy and awesomely advanced for their time period.
Yeah. I'm gonna butcher this name. Khutulun, Khutulun, was the great-great-granddaughter of Genghis Khan. She was a strong fighter and insisted that any man who wished to marry her must defeat her in wrestling.
Oh.
Any man she would beat would have to give her a horse. She wound up with over 10,000 horses.
Oh, dang. That's insane.
What do you do with 10,000 horses?
I don't know. Take these horses to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
No.
Are you cringing right now, little Nacho?
Maybe.
I wouldn't be if you were. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah, I know today. I don't know why, but I decided to just work on some news series. I don't know why. I think you might have seen me send a picture of that in the group chat where I put the proof is Jayla canon. Puts it in the photo gallery, and I said, watching the news, LMAO.
Yes.
How did you react to that, considering you're dating Alicia?
I looked at it, facepalmed, and moved on.
I don't know if I told you much about the Jayla is canon thing.
Wasn't it,
it was
between Jinx and Violet?
Or just Shelby and Alicia, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't it come off of the role plays?
I don't know, I just randomly thought of it one day. It was like my 10th grade year, it was before you came along. I would always go like, Jayla's canon, and Shelby would go like, no! Actually, the no sounds more something Alicia would say.
Yeah.
I think last year is when, I think that year is also, I think when I came up with the Steve skin thing. Have I told you about where that came from?
Because Alicia would always wear the Steve skin on Minecraft.
You're kind of close-ish. I was playing Minecraft with Alicia one time, and she wanted to change her skin, right? And I said, are you gonna change it to a Steve skin? She was like, no. I kept saying about, oh my gosh, you're gonna be a Steve skin. And that eventually became a thing. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah.
I realized something. It's you and me. It's Alexa and Siri. Yeah.
Oh! Alexa, play Despacito. Infinity War.
No.
Oh yeah, did you know that Batman dies in Endgame?
No, spoilers.
Oh yeah, another spoiler is that Aquaman drowned in Endgame.
Irony.
Also, Thor got struck by lightning and died in Endgame.
Welp. Sounds about right.
Because there was lightning everywhere and he wanted to move away, but he was too thick to move away. He was overweight.
Wait, no, bad.
Are
So,
you gonna go see
how are you doing?
Pretty good, just making a podcast as usual. Are you gonna go watch Rise of Skywalker in December? Because I plan to.
I'm not sure yet. December's too far away. I know it's 4 days away, but shush.
December is literally in a week, you moron.
Shh, I don't want to think about that because that means that I'll have to go back to school. I don't want to go back to school yet.
I don't go back to school in December. I only do it for the finals and that's it. After that, I'm free to chillax. So, I'm gonna chill at home while you're stuck in school, Alex. That's too bad, Nacho.
I feel abused.
Alex, you not.
I feel hurt hearing.
You always feel hurt, Alex, because you're a Nacho.
Shush.
Why? I'm doing this podcast right now, so there's no point in shushing.
Quit making sense.
I never make sense, Alex. You should know that.
Do you make dollars?
Oh yeah, I don't know why, but this made me think. So me and Ashley were making a Harry Potter one-shot fan fiction, and Harry was like, get to the point already. And Dumbledore was like, I never get to the point, Harry. You should know that.
I mean, you got a point.
So you're going to Shelly's birthday party, I assume? I think you are, yeah?
I haven't been invited, and I feel like it's going to be awkward to ask if I can.
I mean, you can go ahead and ask her. It's at 7 o'clock.
It's at 7.
Yeah, I know. I think Alicia said she'll be there.
Yeah, she told me that too, and I was like, I mean, I would ask, but then, like, I'm asking if I can go to her birthday party, and that's kind of, you know.
That's not awkward, Alex.
I mean...
God, you're such a nacho.
Nah.
Technically, yes, you are. Have you had any crazy school stories from your past years? Just curious, just to keep this thing going.
Let me think. I mean, I met you people. That's crazy enough.
I know if I've had it. Huh?
I'm being serious. Not really. I mean, yeah, there's like the whole fake school shooting thing. Yeah, there's all the duels, but like, not too much besides that.
I know I've seen a good number of school scandals, fights, and stuff, but I've read some Reddit stories, and the ones at other schools are actually a whole lot more insane.
Yeah.
I know. I'll tell you some from my school that I found insane. So a few years ago, and like when I was in 10th grade, Shelby was in 9th grade at the time. You hadn't arrived yet. It was actually at our school along with a few other schools in the county. So apparently there was this Instagram page exposed because there were nudes of high school students from around the county. It was actually very crazy. Obviously, luckily I haven't seen it, but it was actually pretty crazy when we all found out.
Oh.
Yeah. We were talking, yeah, a lot of people were talking about it that day. Yeah.
I actually do have one, but less of a school story and more of like a class cool thing we did.
Alright, go ahead.
So I was in physics class, and like every like other week we'll do a lab. For this one, we were like testing like motion and everything and had to do motion maps. But what we did is we took bowling balls and we had a broom and we had to try to like replicate a motion just using the broom. Like one of them was you had to get it to go in a circle. And so we were all sitting there trying to like use the brooms to sweep it along to get it in a circle. And I found out that like one of the easiest ways to do it was like slowly like hit the outside of like the circle and get it to spin in a circle. I got like several rotations. Everyone else kept like knocking it into lockers.
Knocking into lockers. Well, no wonder they call you Ender.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know. It just randomly came to me. How do you think it would go down if Ender teamed up with Doctor Strange?
I feel like there would be a lot of arguing.
Oh, really? Why?
Because they both, like, they're very similar, but I feel like they would disagree on, like, how to take care of things. Ender, yeah, could be violent a couple times, but, like, there's also times where, like, he would try to lay back and, like, not, cause, like, try to, like, keep everyone calm. Where Doctor Strange was kind of just like, ooh, I'm magic and all of you must stop now. And oh no, I'm dead because I gave Thanos the time stone.
Oh, I remember I saw this one fan art where Thanos was like, "Give me the time stone, Doctor Strange," and then Thanos stuck his hand out with the gauntlet. Doctor Strange used his magic swirly thing and then trapped Thanos' gauntlet hand inside the swirly teleportation thing, closed it, cut Thanos' gauntlet hand off, and boom. I wonder if they still would have won that way, because Doctor Strange saw like a million futures, but they only won in one.
You know, I've heard things where like he said that to get like the best future, because there were a couple others that they could have won, but like unless he had said that, no one would have tried hard enough.
Sometimes I wonder if the Tony snapping his thing actually pretty much helped. Like, I know it seems like it, but I read this theory somewhere where when you snap your fingers with the Infinity Gauntlet, it doesn't actually kill someone, it just exterminates someone. So people use that theory to come up with a theory that Thanos could still be out there.
But that's just a theory.
Yeah,
okay.
True. Yeah, true.
That's
I know I say don't believe everything you hear online, but I don't know. It was just an interesting thought.
Yes.
Are you excited for Phase 4 of Marvel? Because I definitely am.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that, like, there's not going to be more of the Spider-Man going on.
What do you mean? Spider-Man's back in the MCU.
Oh, he is?
Yeah! It was announced back in September!
Sorry, I'm dumb.
Yes, I know you are. Spider-Man's been back. So, they're gonna make Spider-Man 3, along with putting him in another movie. Tom Holland was having none of it, so he decided to talk to the people at Disney and Sony so they can put him back, so they can put Spider-Man back in the MCU.
I see. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that. And I feel dumb for not hearing that.
Alex, you moron.
Shh. I am a moron. Don't judge me.
Okay.
You probably already judged me.
Okay, it judges you.
Oh, jeez. I've been judged.
Oof.
Oop, I'm gonna die now. I can't have Siri judging me.
But too bad you chose to. Well, technically I asked you to be on the podcast because of Shelby's cough.
Cough. It's like, yes? I'll be done in a few minutes, okay? Well, we might have to end this soon, alright?
Alright, that's fine. We went for 34 minutes of uncut footage. Anyway.
Ooh, sweet. So you get at least like 20 or so out of it.
Yeah.
All the ums.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I'll see you later, Alex.
I will see you later. Take care. Don't die.
Okay, don't get snapped by Thanos.
Yep. Goodbye.
Goodbye.